Hi everyone, Kurt here, also known as Scuba Cat over on hammockforums.net. Today I wanted to do a quick review of the Dream Hammocks DangerBird 72. Just got this hammock in the mail yesterday afternoon. I set it up last night and slept in it, had a very good sleep, and I thought I would run through some of the features. I got the 72 double layer, and didn't get it so much the double layer for weight as I did the ability to add insulation. We just had a squirrel fight there, I don't know if you saw that. But anyway, here is the package. Comes in a double-ended black bishop's bag. I weighed it on my scale last night. It weighs in just over 3 pounds, about 49 ounces. So if you're really weight conscious or an ultralight hiker, this may not be the hammock for you. They do make a 60, a DB60 also. This hammock is 11 feet long by 6 feet wide. So it's a very, very large hammock, which I like. I'm about 6'3", so I wanted something a little bigger to fit me. As far as dimensions, as it comes, let me stretch out the ruler here. Looks like in the bag it's just right at about a foot long, and diameter wise it looks like about 6 inches. Just a hair over 6 inches, maybe 6.5. So nice round numbers. So without further ado, let's set it up, and I'll talk through some of the other features of the hammock. By the way, this is, as I said, comes from Dream Hammocks. It's run by Randy, Papa Smurf over at hammockforums.net. The quality of this hammock is outstanding. Workmanship, attention to details, the sewing, everything is just top-notch. I was really pleasantly surprised when I opened up the box last night and took the hammock out. So if you're thinking about a hammock that's got it all, basically, it has the integrated bug net and integrated top cover, you ought to really strongly consider the DangerBird, either the 60 or the 72. So let's get on with it here. Okay, here's the DangerBird 72 setup. Let's have a little testing station here in my backyard. I've got a little maple tree that I use for a post on one end, and then there's a post on the other end that I built, which seems to serve the purpose of testing hammocks and tarps and things fairly well. Let's move in a little closer here. I'm going to refocus the camera since we're probably a little bit out of focus. Okay, here's the bishop bag, the double-ended bishop bag that the DangerBird comes in. Encloses everything up, including the whoopee slings, tree straps, and the hammock. By the way, the hammock does come with whoopee slings attached. I think they're 6-foot slings, and notice there's a bead here to keep the eye from pulling through. Nice little detail. I got my DangerBird in, it's a 2-layer, as I think I said before. The outer layer is chocolate. It's kind of a rich brown color, and then the inner layer is champagne. And I really like this color combination. The champagne material kind of glistens in the sunlight, kind of reminds me of velvet, red velvet. It's kind of a luxurious feel and look, I think. Down the side of the hammock are tabs spaced out, about every 3 feet it looks like. And the 2 center tabs have tie-out shock cord attached, so that you can tie out the sides, which I currently have tied out right now. Helps to pull the hammock out a bit. and go up to the other end here. Here's the other whoopee sling on the other end. The real magic on these DangerBirds are enclosed in these little covered pouches on the ends, and I'll show you what's in those in just a second. But anyway, I have I have my full-length top quilt. It's a Hawaii quilt from Arrowhead Equipment, Paul Gibson, and on the bottom tonight I'll be using a Jarbidge River fractional underquilt, and you notice I have it attached via some Dutch clips up here to the top tabs. I have on both sides I have tabs holding the suspension of the underquilt up on both the top and bottom. So let me dial out the bug net here and show you what that looks like. The bug net is in one end pouch, and basically you just pull it out. And I will set the camera down for a minute and zip this up and show you what it looks like with the bug net deployed. Okay, there's the DangerBird with the bug net zipped up on both sides. It provides complete coverage. There's a zipper that runs down both sides of the hammock, and zipper pulls on both sides. And what I did was, when I got in, I had the right side zipped up all the way, and I unzipped the left side here about down to this tab, maybe a little past the tab, and then got in, and once I was in the hammock I zipped up the bug net the rest of the way. I lay typically in a hammock with my head right side, feet left side on the bottom, so I like to get in from the left side. It kind of makes everything work out better that way. Up in this end we have the top cover, and it deploys in a similar fashion, and I'll zip it up now. You can have one or the other of these covers deployed at the same time. They use a common zipper. You can zip the bug net up part way and zip the cover up part way too, but you'll have a gap in the top. But you know, you might want to do that if it's a really hot night, and or if it's a cold night and the bugs are out, either one. So let me zip the top cover up and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, now we've got the top cover zipped up, and you can see it completely encloses the hammock. I don't know that it's going to be cool enough for a while to really test out the additional warmth that the top cover gives, but I suspect it'll give several degrees of additional warmth. For sure it'll keep the wind off anything that sneaks under the tarp, and I really like this, the ability to have either the top cover or the bug net deployed depending on conditions, depending on time of year. So I think next I'll show you what the hammock looks like with me in it. Just for reference, I'm about 6'3", weigh about 235 pounds or so. So you can kind of judge by that on what it might look like with you in it. Okay, this is my favorite camera viewing shooting position right now. I'm in the DangerBird. I'm flying at about a 30-degree angle off the center line and pretty flat. I don't have really any pressure from the hammock ridge that you sometimes get in some hammocks, the hammock material bunching up in the center. Nice comfortable flat lay. Last night when I slept out here, I was able to spread my arms out. Plenty of room. I used the little ridgeline organizer that comes with the hammock. It's open on one end so you can slide things in, and it has two pockets on each side. You can put things down in. Nice item. I attached a little clip light just to give me some area lighting if I need it. But yeah, I think this is going to work out very well, and looking forward to getting it out in the woods. The last thing I wanted to mention was one of the reasons I got the double layer versus the single layer wasn't really for weight. It was for the ability to slide some insulation in between the layers. With my short underquilt that I use, my calves and feet sometimes get a little cool. So what I did last night was I slid a little bit of this foam insulation in. It's just a short piece, and it really worked well. It kept my feet warm, and this stuff doesn't weigh much of anything, so you can roll it up into a small roll and put it in your pack or attach it to the outside of the pack. But you know, you could put a full-length pad in, or you could put a thermarest, partially deflated thermarest in, which I've done before. All in all, the DangerBird 72 has a big thumbs up. Thanks to Papa Smurf and Dream Hammocks. Over and out.